Reporting from San Francisco, Soledad O Brien.
Hello and welcome to The Site for Thursday, April 10th. What do scientists and artists have in common? Tonight you'll see for yourself as we take you inside the legendary think tank, Xerox PARC. That's coming up, but first, what's happening in high-tech news? They say their business is inventing the future, and they have the credentials to prove it. Xerox Corporation's Palo Alto Research Center, known as PARC. In the 70s, PARC developed Ethernet, laser printers, and the first real personal computer. Now it's teaming up with artists to create something new, the science of art. In more on this story, we've got something extra on our website. It's a performance piece by one of the artists you just met, Pamela Z, on her experiences at Xerox PARC. Just go to thesite.com and click on the TV Tonight page. And we'll be right back with our resident performer, Deb.
I'm sorry. Oh, I just waiting for my tape recorder. No reason at all. There's something a little later on in the show. I think you'll all want to be taping, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep that in mind. Sal and Steph have written a song for you.
Yeah.
It's a moving
They didn't
tribute.
quite write a song for me.
They're going to, well, maybe they didn't write it, but they're going to sing it, and it's going to be
They will be performing later on in the show.
Later in the show, they've learned how to play the guitar, and it's just, it's a moving. The Sacco and Vanzetti of the Site, coming up next. Later tonight.
But 75% of people have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, can I get to some email?
Yes, please.
This is from Jonathan.
Yes.
Including me, I should add. Defmon, I can't find any comparisons of the MMX machines to a Pentium Pro. Which is better?
This is actually, we're getting this question a lot, and it's because Intel's kind of muddied the waters with this new chip, this MMX chip. MMX stands for Multimedia Extensions. They're adding capabilities to the chip to play back video and sound better. And so a lot of people think that, oh, I want this new feature, but then they look at the Pentium Pro, which is the high-end business version of the Pentium, and it doesn't have MMX. Well, May 8th, Intel's going to announce their newest chip, the Pentium 2. It's a Pentium Pro with MMX. But here's the thing. If you're running home...
What's the thing?
Here's the thing, man. I think I got that from Jim Ladderback. Here's the thing, man. If you're running home software, you don't really need to run a Pentium Pro. That's for the high-end business applications running Windows NT. It is faster, but if you're using multimedia, video, audio, like most home computers, stick with the plain Pentium MMX. And down the road, you might want to take a look at the Pentium 2, but it's going to be expensive when it first comes out, so I don't recommend it.
All right. This is from Henry in Bahrain.
Bahrain.
I have a desktop computer which has been running slower than usual recently. Windows 95 and 16 meg of RAM, maybe?
Yes.
I have defragmented the disk. What could be the problem? Could there be another program running in the background?
Well, let me explain before we go any farther what defragmentation is.
Yes, please. What does it mean?
You know, as you use your hard drive, you know, the first time you copy a file onto a hard drive, it takes a continuous space up on the hard drive, and it's very fast to access it. But as you add files, delete files, add files, delete files, the continuous space starts to get chopped up, and files get spread out all over the hard drive, which slows down the access to the files. So people have come up with programs like Norton Utilities that defragment the hard drive by making all the files continuous again. And that does tend to speed things up. So he was right to try that, but I'm not surprised it didn't help, because you know why? There's this thing, I don't know, I've noticed this, a lot of people have noticed this, as you use Windows 95 over a period of a year or so, it does seem to start to slow down. And my theory is because you've installed more programs and you know, you got a lot of junk on your hard drive.
So what can you do to speed it up?
Well, it's kind of a draconian solution, but I think everybody once a year should reformat the hard drive and reinstall all their software. Make sure you back up your data before you do that.
That sounds like fun. I remember installing Windows 95 the first time.
Well, it's like spring cleaning. Think of it as spring cleaning for your computer. It really does speed things up, and that's the only solution I know of.
All right, Deb.
Have you ever had that problem? Your hard drive kind of slowing down?
Never.
To a crawl?
No. All right, Deb, we're out of time.
All the time.
Site's back right after this. It happens all the time.
All the time.
Now let's just use
I lose my drive. It's just kind of, you know, I just all.
Oh, well, that's actually a joke. I get it.
It was a poor attempt joke. Now I just want to say one thing to you, okay?
What's that?
Love is all around, okay? Love is all around. Just keep that in mind, folks. You're gonna love it. Love is all around.
Okay, this segment's over. How about that? Ever want to play the guitar, but you just couldn't take time to take lessons? Well, now you may be able to do it at home with new technology that turns your computer into a music teacher. Site contributors Sal and Steph are here now with another Net Tech, No Tech challenge. Now, Steph, you can actually play the guitar.
Right.
Sal, of course you can't. Now,
Of course I can. Who can turn the world on with her smile?
you're doing this and you make fun of me.
Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make make it all seem worthwhile. Well,
All
it's
right,
you,
that's it
girl,
for this program. The
and you
site
should
returns
know
after
it.
this. Let's
With
go to
each
commercial,
glance and every
please.
little movement you show.
Imagine being able to do surgery or go to battle in a fake space, a virtual world that looks so real you can reach out and touch it. Tonight you'll see how a little body language and technology are creating a new tool for exploring virtual environments. Workbench could be commonly used for surgery in 2 to 5 years and will most likely hit the home market in entertainment with 3D gaming. We'll be right back with John DeBoer. Up tomorrow night on the site College in Cyberspace. The internet is making it possible to get a college education online. But how does virtual college compare to the traditional way of getting a degree? That story Friday on the site. And don't forget to check out our website at thesite.msnbc.com or www.thesite.com. I'm Soledad O Brien. Good night.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As Dev went walking along with Soledad, she hit him in the head.
Cracked it open, and then she sold him.
For all the nasty things that he said, this court was made for Soledad.
This lawsuit.
Is that it? I hope. I'm not good at this.
That's gotta be it.
That was excellent. When does the album come out?